Alright, welcome back to Vid Productions, as I like to call it. We're back down to the crappy camera for now. I lost the charger to my good one. I think I know where it is, though. But anyways, here we have the highly requested video on my vintage 1980s Panasonic computer. Original in-box with several replacement cartridges, and with dust cover and everything. So I'm just going to take the dust cover off. I should note that it has a word processor, but it is capable of running DOS, apparently. That's what I heard online, so I guess don't quote me on it, because it seems pretty wild for a word processor to do. So let's have a floppy drive. And here we have the screen starting up. 88, 85. And it starts up on a word processing thing. And this is basically just a typing thing. This is uses a black and white CRT screen on it. Has disk storage over there. And it has a floppy drive right there. I can turn on the floppy drive by hitting there's no disk in there. But anyways, it makes a bunch of noise. And then it just gives me this screen, even if there's a disk in there. But yeah, you just enter it in. And then you hit print. Gives you this screen. It's a really fast printer. And for this being like a laptop and having a printer inside of it, which is all pretty compact. I mean, I have an adult-sized hand. And it's almost just a little bit bigger than my hand. I'll open up the printing mechanism. This video cuts out. I have no clue on this camera of knowing where, how much space I have left, so if this video cuts out, I'll just make a part 2 coming up. And there's the printer mechanism. And this has lid open at the bottom of the screen. I love making fun of my channel. I like to call it Vid. Basically sums up the quality of my videos. But anyways, so you hit this little green thing. That kind of ejects this cartridge in here. This cartridge is not a replacement at all. This is an original Panasonic. An original Panasonic Prestige Elite 12 cartridge from the 1980s. Comes with a bunch of other cartridges too, made by companies like Brother. Put the cartridge in the place, brother. Hulk Hogan would say with his word processor. Here's a ink cartridge in here. And I'm not sure who this is made by at all. Oh yeah, and there's the white ink roller too. It's the take-up reel. That's just a flat reel. Printing mechanism seems to be quite complex. This camera has really terrible lighting, so you guys aren't gonna see much. You guys are missing out. And I can't pause this either. Typically I can pause mid-filming. Hold on, let me put this down. And I can put the cartridge thing back in the ink. I think that's how it goes in. Doesn't seem very secure. I think that's how it goes in. Old computer startup noises. Intense. Has AC wheels on the side. I'll probably be making a part 2 on this machine sometime. Here's brightness control right here, which I think is really cool. I'll probably keep it at that because that looks better with the video. It is way brighter on camera than what it is on here. This is how it looks on maximum, like what you're looking at on minimum brightness is what it looks to me on maximum brightness. So, yeah, I'll just keep it on minimum brightness. But, so yeah, this is my grandpa's. It uses a strange looking keyboard connection, and the keyboard clips on the back of the computer. Has a 60, I think it's either 58 or 63,000 word dictionary in here. Here's the spell correct thing. That actually is a spell check. Word blanks if it's spelled wrong. So you know that's not spelled wrong because I spelled it right. And it beeps that one is too. And then if you hit like the correct button, it has several recommendations. So pretty impressive for its day, I gotta say. For it being from like the mid to late 80s, quite impressive. Help gives you this screen. You've got all of these codes. Get a good look at that. Maybe for the thumbnail or something, I don't know. Even though all my thumbnails on my videos are like when I don't want the thumbnail, like the exact time I don't want the thumbnail. You have all the font things down here on the keyboard, which is kind of cool. So I'll put it on 15 space font. Also it says machine is busy when you change the font. And then you have spacing on the keyboard. And then you have whatever this means. Notice how there's the delete button and then the backspace and forward button. Let's say you type something there, and if you hit the backspace button, it's like hitting the back arrow, and then that E right there, that's not something that you type, that just means that that's where the end is. And I'm going to hit the forward button. You can also do the same thing with the normal arrow keys. Fun fact, the arrow keys on computer keyboards wasn't like how it is today until like the early 90s. That's why this one's all messed up like this. And several different computers had like, there's a side arrow at the top, then below that was another side arrow going that way, and then it was the up key and the down key. So playing games, you'd have to be like this. You'd have to be like a pro at knowing what they all do. Anyways, I think that's probably a good little 10-minute video on this computer. I'll do another video on it soon. I also have another cool thing that I'd like to share with you guys. Yeah, I know, this is what I have to do for transitions. Ta-da! Okay, this is red on camera, not pink. It's an Emerson 1982 Emerson digital clock radio, which receives really far, really far away. That's a station about 75 miles away from my house, and it receives it just fine. I do not own that song. It also has different kind of brightness, which I think is kind of cool. So I'll have to do some night tuning with this thing, because it is really good. It doesn't even have an external antenna or anything. It's just a standard early 80s clock radio, digital clock radio. Those are a few things for the video today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and more videos to come soon.